Ahoy, mateys. Let me know if you can hear me. Having some issues here. I'm not sure if it's related to connectivity or, I do know that you're not seeing me right now, but if I try to bring myself into the picture, oh, Tumbleweed was live? I did not know that. I know you were live this morning, Sue, but I didn't know that Christian and Tracy were. Good, you can hear me. All right. You can't see me yet. That part I do know. Let me see if maybe, just maybe, I can come into the picture. I tried earlier and I was really washed out. See, now, I'm waving to you, but you can't see the background now. So this is going to be interesting. You do see the thumbnail and you hear me. Well, that's good. Welcome aboard, James, Lucky Dog, Uncle Lisa. Thank you, Jen. Everybody's coming in. Sure appreciate it. I was going to, it's definitely sunny out here. I'm in partial shade, although it may get sunnier. I'm trying to reflect, well, I did take a picture. I am in between, and I didn't post the picture yet. I'll try to do that yet. Well, for tonight's show, I'll do it. But I'm in between the box trailer, Boxy Lady, Beth, the Boxy Lady trailer, or not lady trailer, Beth, the box trailer, Boxy Lady. Anyways, and Synchronicity. I'm in between. I have the green screen hanging on the side of Synchronicity. I used magnets, 4 magnets, that's all it took. It's nice and stretched out. It's nicer in here than it is in the office. Now, the reason I'm not in the office is that the office is packed full with all the stuff from the living room, and we did not get the new refrigerator in yet. That should happen this afternoon. I got so tuckered out. Silly dandelions. Yeah. Well, I got so tuckered out last night, I could not go any further. So guess what? No refrigerator yet in the house. Oh, well. It'll happen, but just not right this minute. Okay, so that's a different background screen. There's a wounded dog. What's going on, Papa Drew? How is it that you have a wounded dog? What happened to her? There's Roy and Becky. Well, Roy at least. Side-by-side ride, and we heard elks calling for a mate. Wow. That would have been cool. That would have been so cool. Wow. Yeah, this week's been crazy for me. Trying to clean up the yard, it's looking a lot better. Who knows? By Sunday, maybe I won't have to worry about it so much and I can just play out here. I mean, the side yard's mowed, tables are kind of moved into the right places. Got a little more scrap to play with, process it. Did some brush trimming, got more to do. Did a little bit of brush burning, although the wind kind of came up yesterday and couldn't do a whole lot. Doing a little bit of research. I don't know if this will show up. This showing up. Wednesday night, of course, was the live stream for Why Do We Say It? And I have the book here with me, but you can't see it. I don't think. Well, we're not worried about that until Wednesday night again. By then, we'll probably be back in the studio or in the bus or somewhere. For the Wednesday night stream, I don't need a green screen. Obviously, for this one, I do. Make some coffee at once. Wonder dog not wounded. Dog is fine other than she peed on my couch. So I got it. Her feelings are wounded. A long shower in the middle. You took a shower in the middle of the forest. Now, wait a minute. You have a shower hooked up on your side-by-side? That sounds like something you would do. Or was you find the waterfalls? As far as you know, it's Roy. Feel around, Roy. Check. There's Kenny. Welcome aboard. 5 schoolies now. And 2 RVs is like a small meetup here. That's great. Somebody I asked the other day, they were on, I think, Ron Darrell's live stream maybe, or could have been Charlie Grace's live stream. And that's the only 2 live streams I watched this past week, I think. I'm pretty sure it was on Charlie Grace's. Now I can't remember the name of the channel. They were in there, and I asked them, whoever this is, I think it was from Kobe. Turned out it wasn't him. He was on the screen with Charlie and Lance, but somebody else was in the chat. I got confused, thought they were from Michigan, asked them if they were. They never did answer me. Finally, I figured out that they, whatever. And I asked them, they said they were in Arizona, Flagstaff. So I asked them, Melly, welcome aboard. I asked that channel if they have a channel, I don't know, if they were anywhere near you or Roy and Scott. And they never answered it. So maybe they didn't know who you were. They were in the chat, and they're definitely near Flagstaff somewhere. Whether they're RVers or not, I don't know. Whew. But anyway, Linda Barker, welcome aboard. We might as well get into the comments. The comments from last week. Now, last week I only did what? 1, 4. I did 4 videos plus the live stream on Wednesday night, and that's it. I was too busy with everything else to do anything else. I had ideas for live streams, or videos rather, but I didn't do any. There was just way too much going on with trying to clean up the scrap, trying to make a little bit of money, and worried about the refrigerator process and that kind of crap. And so I didn't make much on videos. Maybe this coming week will be better. But the ASMR one, or actually there was 4. The first one I did got a couple comments, and the last one I did got one or 2 comments. And then I think actually the live stream got several comments from people I have no idea who they are. And, because it was in a different language and little pieces I could pick out, plus it had links in it. And it's like, don't click on those. So it's definitely looked like scammers, trolls, whatever. Getting ready to move as they will be closing all of the forests here in Flagstaff. Oh, man, that's a shame. Yeah, it is a weird ostrich. That might actually be. There is really a real animal called a snipe. We talk about joking about snipe hunting. Well, technically, there really is a bird, looks a lot like this one, that are called snipe, and I have seen one. Schoolie caravan to a secret part of the forest that will not close when all of Flagstaff is closed. Cool. I don't know, Uncle Lisa, exactly what it is, but it's down in Florida. If it was an ostrich, Uncle Lisa would be a lot bigger. Oh, this is weird not seeing my face on the screen. Whoops. I got two little tables set up here by the side of the bus. And that thing just fell down. The back of the MiFi is still there, but every now and then it falls off because the cover's not on. Why? Because the battery swelled so much it pushes the cover off. So, no, I haven't had time to go to Verizon and say, hey, I'm afraid they're going to make me go without my MiFi for a day or two. That'll be terrible. Now, I'll try to make it for, it won't be this Monday, but maybe a week from Monday. You know, well, I guess I could go on a Sunday. Yeah, I could go on a Sunday. But what I'm trying to avoid is I don't want to be without my MiFi for the live streams. I can do without the MiFi for just normal videos. But really kind of need it for the live streams because it does give me a little bit extra bandwidth. Even though you might not realize it, it does. It helps a little. I keep getting tons of pop-ups. Tommy Travels, Minnesota. Deep dish pizza. Okay. Sounds good already. I haven't had breakfast. I haven't had lunch. Americans make up animals whenever you feel like it. Yeah, raccoons. The silly bird right there and those mountain lions that goes all raw and stuff. Hey, we have cougars. But you know what? Canadians have cougars too. They're called CCs, content creators. I mean, Canadian cougars. Well, in the case of Paula from Van Vita Travels, I gave her a new nickname. She's a quadruple CC. She's a Canadian cougar content creator. And I don't know if she noticed that in chat, but did I see Borgard? Yeah, I should get Starlink, but I'm not ready to yet. When I get on the road, if I get on the road, I mean, right now, everything is just so stinking sky high. I'm barely keeping my head above water. This month, the taxes are coming due. There's $1,200 out of the pocket. By the time I save up again, the taxes will be due again in September. They won't be as much. It'll be half as much for the winter taxes. Taxes keep going up here at the cottage. Well, property values keep going up, despite me being in the neighborhood. Yeah, it's a type of heron, I think, too, Linda. Not sure. And then, you know, diesel is, well, you probably know this, Papa Drew, but diesel is $5.99. That's here at the corner store where everything is cheaper at the corner store. Gasoline is basically, what did I pay for it? $4.88. But in town, it's $5.19. Badge. Yeah, I know she's got Nate. But we can still call her a CCCC, can't we? Canadian Cougar Content Creator. Yeah. I haven't met Paula, but I have met Nate. Nate's a cool guy. Very cool. I am very lucky now. Sucker. Taxation is theft. Yeah, I kind of agree with you, Roy. What are we getting out of it? Potholes in our roads. Groundhog birds. Good one, Papa Drew. Groundhog birds. Is there a day to celebrate those? Do they hibernate? Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. So, let's see. Can I give you any hints? No. Well, I can tell you that the featured channel, they are full-time RVers. Now you have to go from there, figure it out. Yeah, we had the thunderstorms last week, and I was able to make basically an hour and a half of the storms. Now, I had to do it in 4 segments because for some reason, and I've heard this from other people, the camera only goes 23 minutes and 43 seconds and it shuts off and asks you if you want to continue videoing. It's like, well, yeah. If I could find a setting where you wouldn't turn off, I would continue the video. Yeah. Damn thing. You know, it's sad. Like, you know, you can't see me and you can't see what I got in my hand, but I got a bag full of stickers. They just came this morning. They were on the front porch when I stepped out. Better than the flying snake bats. Yeah. Potholes and craters are one and the same around here. State of Michigan, I think they charge 45 cents per gallon on gasoline and probably diesel too to maintain the roads. That's a crock. You know, it's doggone potholes when they appear. I run out there, first pothole, and I run out there to check, and somebody beat me to it. The pot is gone. No pot in the hole. And you'd think there would be, because now it's legal here. You can just go into town and buy it. You don't have to worry about growing your own necessarily. You don't have to worry about buying it illegally from a dealer on the street. You can just go into town and go to the pot store, whatever. I don't, because I don't smoke it. You know, I don't use it. Anyway, probably a good thing. I get silly. That's not to say that I haven't smoked it before. Back in my younger days, yes. Nowadays, no. Don't want anything to do with it. Trying to stay relatively straight for a crazy guy. And that's the first ever, basically 2-way, you know, covered bridge I've ever seen. I've seen all kinds of one-way, well, I shouldn't say all kinds, but I've actually done films of the one-way covered bridges that we have here in this area. There's like 8 more in the state that I got to go visit in Michigan. But now Indiana has a bunch of these, and there's an example, and I think I gave you the other example of the 1 lane. It's kind of interesting about that 1 lane. Where is it? I don't see it now. Did we lose it? No, there it is. Well, there's a story about that one. Definitely picturesque. Even the 2-way one is kind of picturesque in my opinion. So if anybody new is here or you're watching the replay, thank you. Give me a thumbs up, please. If you haven't, please subscribe and share me out with others if you like what you see. Now, if you're new to this is a guessing game. I go into a channel and I steal pictures from their videos that they have taken. This is not my picture. I didn't take this picture. I stole it. Same thing with those covered bridges. Same thing with this lighthouse. I did not take a picture of this lighthouse. That is from the featured channel. And 3% needs a brownie, that's for sure. Scott, welcome aboard. Yeah, it does look like a garage, doesn't it? But it's a 2-way bridge. It's interesting. Is interesting. At least I think it is, because it should still be around. It wasn't very long ago that this featured channel took that picture. Now, this is another one in Florida. A lighthouse, and I can't remember the name of it. So, yeah, the idea here is guess whose channel this is. Switching to French fry oil fuel skewies now. Yeah. Jax and Badge knows all about doing that. I don't know if he'd recommend it or he might. But watch. Everybody starts switching to free French fry oil, they'll start charging for it. It's a valuable commodity. I think we should switch to methane. In most cases, we can make our own. Capture those bubbles from the hot tub. And then you got cows. They're putting methane out all the time. Even more than me. Yep, the real legend. I know why some people don't like me up here. I don't have a golf cart. The reason I brought that up, there's a cottage that burned. It's basically about a mile and a half, mile. It's a mile from here. And it's been sitting there burned since late last summer. Well, apparently now the insurance has finally let up on different things. Anyways, I got the job to clean up the burned up metals that are in piles of ashes, and it's a mess. I mean, it's a super filthy, dirty mess. And I pulled in there the other day to get started. And of course, it was starting to rain, and I haven't had time to go back there since. That may happen tomorrow for a little while, but I was really irritated. One of the neighbors, "You got permission to be there?" I said, "Well, yes, I do." Told him the name of the owner of the cottage. "Well, I'm going to call him and make sure. Nobody likes you around here." I'm like, "What?" What? Yeah. I said, "Hey, I'm recycling. What's the deal?" And he didn't answer me. I didn't hear from him again. He left or went in his house or whatever. Scott, apparently you've been to Sanibel Island, because yes, that is Sanibel Island Lighthouse. Thank you for helping me. Buy clean fry oil for $1.50 a gallon. Actually, that's not so bad. But you still got to do all that carburation tricks that Dad's did to Jax's bus. Linda, I bet you could burn corn diesel or whatever they are. Closing all the forests around Flagstaff will have a secret place that does not close. Pound schoolie knowledge for free camping, yay. Okay. I was hoping to go to that schoolie gathering in the UP, but I'm basically thinking I'm not going to make it. That's 2 months from now. I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to have the money. Let's see, I figured it out. It's like 750 miles from here. And the bus gets 8 miles per gallon. And I don't know, I haven't divided 8 into 750. But maybe if you got your calculator sitting there on your desk, go for it. What's 8 into 750? Then times that by 6. And then double it, because that would be the round trip. Who cares? Roy and Papa Drew are going back. Jax can burn anything. That's cool. E85 for $4.15 a gallon. Now, see, to me, that's not a bargain. What the hell? But they're making that out of corn. How about we feed it? Todd Johnson, welcome aboard. That's right, I got to get to the comment. Comment of the week. Todd, you were in there, but yeah. There was only actually 2 comments this past week that I cared about, and one of them was yours, Todd. The other one was Linda's. She gets the first prize because I thought, wow, that's kind of cool. I did my first ASMR of a thunderstorm. You can find it in my videos. I think I can't remember what night it was. I think it was Monday night. after that butthead told me that nobody around here likes me. Anyways, the rainstorm came, it hit about 10:15, 10:30 at night, and I started recording it. And Linda made a comment that was very cool, because there were storms all over the Midwest. And she said she was listening to my storm while listening to her own storm outside her window. That was a cool thing. She's listening to my storm, and she's, 300 miles away or wherever it is down where she lives in Ohio, listening to her own storm. I was like, that's cool. I like that comment. So you win, Linda. Hugs and kisses. There you go. Okay. Stage 3 fire restrictions in effect for all Coconino County. No outside propane or outside smoking. Wow. Years ago, I had heard that California may pass a law that you can't smoke outside. And I thought, what in the hell are they trying to say? I thought it was just an anti-smoking thing. But, and I still think it is, but however, it doesn't matter to me anymore because I don't smoke. But if you were a smoker and they told you in California you couldn't smoke outside, I'd say, what the hell are you thinking? But maybe they were thinking it was dry. Is that possible? Inquiring minds want to know. Well, only this one, if you call it a mind. No camping outside of campground area. In some ways that makes sense because you got more dry material in the forest. Whereas the campground, one would think they kind of keep a little bit better control of, you probably don't have piles of leaves and pine needles just floating all over the place. There's another one of that Sanibel lighthouse that I really like, Scott. I'll put it up here in a minute. I'll probably use it as a thumbnail for tonight's, if nobody guesses here. We're halfway through this. Yes, Linda. You listen to the rain and the thunder, and the rainstorms have always put me in a good sleep. And I've been listening to some of those you can find hundreds of them, thousands of them probably. Hundreds that are specifically for falling asleep. Some have subliminal messages in them where you wake up in the morning and you get dressed and you're just quiet all day. Well, not all day, but by 10 o'clock you're at the gun store. Never mind. But yeah, they have subliminal affirmations that they call it, that they kind of try to subconsciously change your way of thinking. And then go out and buy Screaming Yellow Zonkers and a bottle of white Zinfandel. And you're sitting there going, why did I buy this? The old Edison Bridge off of Sanibel for a dive spot. Yeah, I heard something about that. My battery might run out. And Rick, that's hippie, he commented on Rhonda's post. Rhonda Des is doing quite well. She's posting a lot on Facebook. Okay, I'll go put that one up. I just like it. So no, it's like Sue's, Florida Keys one. And yeah, almost all sunset ones are good. And this one is, I wouldn't throw this out. This is a beautiful, beautiful shot that they took. It almost looks like, well, I would say that's a professional picture. You should put, you know, like they did for a while, endurance, or, you know, like those, you see them in office buildings where they have these kind of pictures hanging on the wall, and then it'll say something about, you know, something to do with your performance at work. Yeah, Rhonda is a rock star. You know, she was one of my first people I started watching, and she was one of my first subscribers to my channel. She's down in Ohio. She hadn't even left yet. And she was doing a video about, you know, making molds, pouring hot plastic into muffin pans. I don't know. She was making something. And then the next video, I thought, wow, nice gal. Then about 2 videos later, she decided to cut her hair. And I almost cried. I don't even know the girl personally. But yeah, she cut her hair. I like long hair on a lady. Yeah, that is a beautiful picture. Yeah, lead the way. Yeah. I always think of that song, I Am the Lighthouse. I can't remember. There's several groups that do it. It's a gospel song. And it's about a sea captain. It was during the war, World War II, I believe. And the lighthouse contacted him and said, you know, you need to adjust your course 15 degrees north. And the captain basically got real belligerent and said, who the hell are you to tell me what I'm going to do with my fleet? You know, and it goes back and forth, you know, a little bit. Then finally, you figure out, the captain figures out that it's the lighthouse saying, if you don't change your course, you're going aground. And that's God's message to us, you know. That's just one of my most beautiful ideas about a lighthouse and that song. It's just, yeah. I don't know. It's just a feel good thing. Yeah, it could be a postcard. I'll use this for tonight's thumbnail. If nobody guesses the channel, if somebody does, I'll have to use something else from whatever channel we decide. It's going to be the featured channel. Wow, look at those clouds. I've never seen clouds before. Oh, wait. That's going to be a postcard, too. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Yeah, this channel has had some great opportunities for photos, and they took them. My coffee's getting cold, but I do have a carafe that has hot coffee in it. So, plans for this coming week. Today is, doggone it, get that stupid refrigerator in the house. It's not going to be quite as difficult as I thought. I did some remeasuring. I do not have to take rails off the deck and lift the refrigerator up over the posts or none of that crap. I just have to take the doors off the unit, and then it'll roll right in. I didn't worry about how I took the doors off the old one. One of the hinges got ground off with the angle grinder. Now, obviously, I'm not going to do that with the new one, but neighbor gave me a hint. He says, take the bottom hinge off first. Oh, and the door drops down, and then you take the top one off. I get it. I get it. That'll work. Just have to, when I'm reassembling it, we'll have to put a couple 2x4s or something underneath the door to hold it in place while I put the screws back in. So it shouldn't be too difficult. You need clues. Okay. Yes, they are full-time. They, which kind of tells you that might be more than one person. Yeah, there's 2 people. They are a couple. They do have 1 pet that I've seen. Cute too. Oh my goodness. Happens to be a dog. Pizza? Where are you seeing pizza? Or did you listen to one of those ASMRs with the subliminal messages? Now you're gonna leave the live stream, go down to the Costco and buy a full case of pizzas, frozen pizzas. You can usually see dolphins in this area. Manatee scared the Jesus out of me. Nearly climbed the front of my jet ski. Oh, that would have been something. So that's Sanibel Island, Florida. That's where this picture was also taken. While we're at it, this channel has been quite a few places, and they have equally as many travel pictures pretty much as they do RV how-to type, this product, that product review, and what worked for them and their RV, and on and on. And that's good. The narratives are excellent. Both the lady and the husband are very articulate and very good at projecting what they're talking about, with whether it be reviews or parks that they've gone to, campground reviews. Yeah. Now, I did not see any live streams, but while watching them, I got a little irritated, because I'm trying to steal pictures. And every time I try to steal a picture, an ad would pop up. So, okay, they are a little bit larger channel, and they are monetized. And it seems like a lot of ads kept popping up. And I don't think you want to see ads on this live stream. I know I don't. Heck, the YouTube pop-ups are enough. We have ads, I'll go nuts. There's a good guess. J&N Travels. Tell you what, Scott, this could be almost the first time you ever won. No, it's not J&N, but that is a good guess. What can I say about them without giving it away? I don't know. I like them. I've never met them. They weren't at M22. They weren't at Mayberry. But I do notice others that come here have watched this channel and made comments. So it's quite possible you've seen some of their content. I would say it's highly likely you have. Now you just got to remember where and who. Yeah. But she's not a CCCC. She's CCACCC. Well, she's married, but you know what I mean. They're a cool couple. Cute, cool couple. Funny. Yeah, they got some good humor, too. Which is probably, would you say good humor, having a good sense of humor, is probably a prerequisite for doing any kind of video work, especially on YouTube, or especially in this community? I'm holding my fingers up like quotes. I know you can't see me. I should try to see if I can fade myself in. James is guessing Dream on Wheels. Yanni. I know Dream on Wheels, and I do know Yanni. And guess what? Nope. It's not them. That is an excellent guess, so it fits all the parameters. It does fit the parameters. It's a couple. They have a pet. They've traveled. They're American. Or American. We're all Americans. Whether we're in Canada or Mexico or Venezuela, we're Americans. South America, Central America, North America, even Canada. Americans. Canadians are Americans. Yes, they are. And Uncle Lisa's proud to hear that somebody's saying it correctly. And our Indians are not from India, just so you know. Wayward Wags, that's excellent. Yes, I know, Uncle Lisa, you're not American. You're Scandinavian, I think it's the proper term. Wayward Wags is a good guess, Sue, but it's not them. It is not them. I hope people are using the show more to make sure they don't throw out a guess that's already been featured channel. We're on what? 74, 70? I think this featured channel here is number 75 that we've done in the last going on 2 years. Good one, Roy. You know what? I second that. All those in favor, type yes in chat. We're making Jen, Uncle Lisa Productions, an honorary American. And he's welcome here anytime. Is a pet a dog? Yes, it is. No, it's not our pineapple guy. That's actually kind of close. But he's by himself. Look at all those yeses. See, Uncle Lisa, you can't even turn it down now. And that's okay. I'm actually kind of shedding a tear in joy that this was a great idea. Roy and Becky's travels, kidnapping, and adoption is two very different things. Yep, Uncle Lisa's our honorary American. That is precious. That is precious. We got to spread the word. Just spread it around our community. You're going to be on other live streams today. Just let them know, hey, Captain Jack said Uncle Lisa is an honorary American, and everybody voted yes. I didn't see anybody that put a thumbs down to that one. Wait a BB3 hears about it. And Nomadic Hippie. Well, Nomadic Hippie, like, what? No! I'm going to the Philippines and I ain't coming back. Oh, crazy. Yeah, I got to get together with BB3 soon. The script for the next little skit for the Captain and Irene is almost completed. I've just been too busy and too tired in the evenings to finish it out. Yes, they are from the United States of America. I do not know where home base is. That I haven't figured out yet. Seems like their videos when they started out were pretty much East Coast. But they've certainly been West Coast. Or definitely, Montana, Idaho. I didn't know Idaho was that way. Where is it? There. I like this one. This is in Utah, I believe. It's either Utah. Where is it's actually Watkins? I don't know. It's a national park. You want more? Yes, the radio thing. Yeah, I'm working on episode 2. I'm almost ready to send the rough draft to BB3 for her approval. Biggest troublemaker in America. Good one, James. That's cute. That is cute. Yeah, we'll be talking about this all day. And probably for a while. I mean, some of these other channels that we watch that we don't see here today they'll definitely put that word out. Yeah. You know, it is an honor when you stop and think about it. Had we put the rest of our folks from across the pond up to a vote, now I'm not dissing anybody, but as far as the biggest troublemakers, yeah, it'd have to be Jim. Mark from HitchUpAndTow, he's in there. And Luke from Luke's Van Life. And then, of course, I'll think of it. He's not an RVer. He's like an auto mechanic. What is his name? No, I'm not talking about Scotty Kilmer. No, we're talking across the pond in the United Kingdom. It'll come to me. Unfair. We love you, Jim. We really do. You know, I understand why you haven't put out any other stuff, because you did the very best one ever, the best Western ever. I mean, how do you top it? You can't. Mark from Harder RVing, yeah, he's pretty much a troublemaker. Yeah, he walk into the room and all hell breaks loose. Him and Gus. I'm staring off into space here. We got another 12 minutes. It's not too late for somebody to guess the channel. It's About Time now is the channel in Fort Myers, yes. And if you're guessing that, is this It's About Time? It's not Diana and Brad. We featured them, I don't know, a month or two ago, maybe a little longer than that. Make sure you have your paperwork in order when you cross the border. We're going to smuggle them in. They won't need no paperwork. We'll give them a Burger King crown to wear, and lollipop and vertical stripes. No, horizontal striped white and blue T-shirt, and see, we got the crown, short, no, not short shorts, short pants, and somewhere we might be able to find the Kmart version of Keds. Red Keds. And Argyle socks. Brad and Diana were, yep, they were featured 619 and 626, that's correct. No, it's not the pineapple guy, Ron in America. Yeah, it's not him. How come they're not being targeted? I'll link to Roy's Facebook. Yeah, that's probably true. I'm going to check that out, but I bet it does. You know, he might have made it to Wikipedia by now. Oh, gosh. Yeah, that's excellent. That is excellent. You guys are cracking me up. I'm going to have to do a little bit of experimenting before 6 p.m. tonight, because I'm sure I'll probably still be outdoors. They're not predicting any rain. Now, whether I'll be in the exact same location doing the live stream tonight at 6, as far, you know, I'm in between the trailer, Beth, the boxy lady trailer, and the synchronicity of the school bus. Let's see. Where will the sun be? The sun at 6 will be directly to my left. Sunshine on my soul shoulder. Something like that. makes me happy. Actually, I love the sun. Everybody around here, last few days we've had sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. I love it. I wish I could still legally wear my short shorts, my Daisy Dukes. I'm wearing normal shorts. They're a little frayed, but they almost go to my kneecaps. I'd like to have a little bit shorter. Maybe I'll cut these off. But I'm loving it. I'm just totally loving it. I'm getting a good tan. I feel like I got sufficient vitamin D. Everybody else are hiding from the shade and this and that and this and that. I'm like, what is going on? But they don't like the sunshine. Sensei Don does not like sunshine. Dennis, he'll put up for a few minutes, but then you'll find him sitting in the shade drinking a beer. Yeah, it's okay. Me, no, I don't like working in the shade because it's too cold. Maybe I would think different of it if I was in Arizona, maybe where it's 110 at night. I don't know. I think I can handle Florida heat. Florida and Michigan, I think they have about basically the same humidity. Which we have a high humidity. It's probably about 80% today. So I don't think the application on my phone tells me what the percentage is. Tina sent me an answer to a question. Maybe I'll get some more information about what I'm doing at the end of the month. Might be a little trip in mind. Okay, where's the weather app? There. Currently, it is 68, supposed to be 75 today, and it feels like 68 today. Full sunshine. Don't see any rain at all in the forecast. Are you able to hear me now? I'm back for a minute. Here's what happened. I was bragging about the sunshine. The MiFi, the jetpack, overheated. So that's what happened. That's why, it's been a good signal through this whole hour. As far as I know, we haven't had the robot voice or the buffering until now. And, I got 4G with 2 bars. Seems to be okay. Basically have 0 charge on the thing. But I'm holding the thing in my hand. And I don't know. I'm going to try to hold it in the shade. Okay. I got it under the table now, holding it. Hopefully we don't lose anything. Go back to the bird. This thing is for the birds today. No, I didn't abandon ship. I wouldn't. I'd go down with it. But, here I'm bragging about sunshine and how wonderful it is. Computer doesn't really like it. I am holding my jetpack in my hand under the table. It's quite warm. And it is overheated in the house before. The battery is swollen so much that the rear cover won't fit. You can't pop it on there because the battery's too fat now. So hopefully a week from tomorrow, I don't know. If I have time tomorrow, I'll probably go to Verizon and say, hey, I think I need a new jetpack. And it'll probably be 2-3 days before I get a new one back. Because I have the insurance. But I need to go talk to them anyways in person. Because in all reality, I think my bill's too high. I think this Chromebook should have been paid for by now. I know the MiFi that was paid for. Good one, Uncle Lisa. Oh, that was Jen's answer to Todd. Oh my God, that's great. See what I mean about troublemaker, Uncle Lisa? You win, hands down. We love you. Yep. Well, we are at 1 o'clock, folks, and no one's guessed this channel. So we will be continuing tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern. And I sure hope you can join. We'll have fun. And I sure hope somehow the dryness is alleviated in the areas where you guys are being forced to move from the forest. Thank you, Ken. Sure appreciate it. I appreciate all of you being here. I do not believe Holly is going to be on tonight. She mentioned she's not really prepared. So now next weekend, next Saturday, we may be in a completely different location, or I will be. 2,000 cows die from the heat. This is the AccuWeather channel. Heat wave may have killed thousands of cattle because of heat stress earlier this week. Wow. The metal detecting channel is premiering. Okay. Clouding up really nice. Maybe you will get some rain. Of course, I know how that goes. Get yourselves up above the wash. Batten down the hatches when it rains out there. You don't want to get washed off the mountain. But maybe it'll be another chance for Papa Drew to take a shower. I still haven't figured that one out. Okay, mateys, I know you can't see me, but I'm holding up my first finger saying fair winds, and my second finger I'm saying smiles. And of course, may God bless. We'll see you tonight. Thank you for being aboard and the broadcast.